Okay, we're going to continue to discuss solving for equations, and this lesson over the next few days is going to be discussing another way you could do solving for x when there's fractions involved. Okay, so if we have 1/3 x, 1/3 of something equals 6, and we have to go back to thinking about this being kind of a balance beam. Okay, and imagine if we had have to take one block off of this, we have to take one block of this to make it equal. So whatever we do to one side of the teeter-totter, we must do to the other side. So if you notice this, my denominator is 3. So if I multiply both sides by 3, 3 times 1 is 3, divided by 3 is 1. And 3 times 6 is 18. So we're done. X equals 18. Another one we'll show here is if we have, let's say, 1/9 x equals, let's say, 4. Denominator is 9, so I multiply both sides by 9. 9 times 1 is 9, divided by 1 is 1, so that's 1x. 9 times 4 is 36, so we have our x by itself, so x equals 36. Once again, the premise of this is really understanding you have to do both things to both sides. So we're multiplying by 9 on both sides, not just this side, but both sides, to keep it balanced, to keep that teeter-totter balanced. Okay, so now we've seen scenarios where it's not just a fraction and a value of x. So if we have, let's say, 3/4 x plus 2 equals 5, you can right away multiply everything by the denominator. That could be your first step. So 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 4 is 3. And we can't forget this thing because this is part of that side of the equal sign. So 4 times +2 is +8. And then 4 times 5 is 20. And now it's much easier looking because it's equivalent. We did the same thing to the both sides, so it's equivalent scenario. So now I subtract 8. And I divide by 3 like we've done the last couple weeks. X equals 4. This is, for this next couple days, this will be the hardest things we'll do with just a value there. We'll do another one here. But it's remembering, we're not making a new equation, we're making an equivalent equation because we're doing the same thing to both sides. So if we had, let's say, 2/5 x minus 2 equals 10. My denominator is 5, so I multiply everything by 5. 5 times 2 is 10, divided by 5 is 2, so this is 2x. I can't forget this 2 here because it's on everything on this side of the equal sign. 5 times -2 is -10, equals 5 times 10 is 50. Now it's a visually easier looking, though it's the exact same, it's an equivalent equation because it's the same, we did the same thing to both sides, but this looks easier. Okay, so for tonight's homework, I really want you to do this step of multiplying by both sides, not going back to what we did prior, because I just want to show you another way to solve these. So how I'll be grading this homework is if you did it how I showed you to do it, it'll be kind of correct. If not, you'll have to do it again. So let's make sure we do this because it's going to lead into something in a couple days that's going to make it much, much easier to do problems like this. Okay? Fabulous. Have a nice day.